Same show, different story. Twist the lens, chase the glory. Each chapter a spark, a brand new start. Same show, different story.
Welcome back to Same Show, Different Story, episode number 55. Today we're going to take a break from the TV anthologies to take a look at another film anthology. This one's called Actors in Sin from 1952. Now, there weren't a lot of anthology films being done in the 50s. It wasn't a very popular type of film to do. But this one was two short stories basically put back to back, written and directed by Ben Hecht, who's a famous screenwriter in Hollywood. And it was done sort of as a parody of Hollywood. Fortunately, the film is available on YouTube, so we're going to run the whole film for you here, and then we'll come back and discuss it. So that was Actors in Sin from 1952. This is listed as a comedy, and really the second feature, I guess, is a comedy. The first one, I don't really consider that a comedy so much, although a lot of people talk about it's a stinging parody of Hollywood. Really, it's more, theatrical to me than anything else. I was a little bit disappointed watching it because Edward G. Robinson does really good, subtle performances a lot of times. But I think here they were having him go as broad as he possibly could. And everybody basically in it was playing to the rafters. Um, Marsha Hunt and some of the other actors in there are speaking this highly theatrical dialogue, just like it's, normal for them. So that was a little odd. But, again, it's a very powerful sort of story and maybe a condemnation of the way fame works. Now, the second one with Eddie Albert, is a lot more fun. Now, that was Ben Hitch's daughter playing the little girl who was the screenwriter. Now, I have to admit, little kids acting like adults kind of creeps me out. And she's got the big eyes with sort of the sunken cheeks and stuff. So you're sort of looking at her going, is that a little person or is that, a child? And it's like, yeah, it's a kid. And you can sort of tell when she's with the other kid. The other kid's reading off cue cards, obviously, but she's, got it down memorized. So, she's doing a good job. And I guess Ben Hetch, wanted to get his daughter on screen, and this was a good way to do it. Now, apparently, there was some controversy about this film, and some distributors refused to run it because they thought it was, making fun of Hollywood, making fun of the taste of the audience and things, especially the second segment, sort of implying that juvenile minds were the only ones that were capable of churning this stuff out. But apparently, the lawsuit didn't go anywhere, and theaters didn't end up running it. But it wasn't a success. And again, they didn't do very many of these sort of portmanteau films in the 1950s. It was really later on, once you got to the 60s and 70s, that they kind of came back into fashion. But this has been short-lived episode number 55 with Actors in Sin from 1952. And we will be back again next week with another anthology for you to watch. Have a good night.